Cierra los ojos, baby, let's go, 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 go. Hola, what's happening? No cap in my caption. Got a little and she texting for the cause I got a little thing for when I pick it. Los no, soy la mexicana con tremendo flow. Tengo todo el control. Cierra los ojos, baby, let's go, go.
Pull up to the spotlight, yeah, I mean. All up in the spotlight, yeah, I mean. Never gotta rain, though, yeah, I mean. Still Hall of Fame, though, yeah, I mean. You gotta respect that, yeah, I mean. I ain't gotta stress that, yeah, I mean. You talking about a list that I'm looking top 3. Give a about a league, ain't nobody like me. Ain't nobody like, if you try, then I'm trying to get the cake. You try and capitalize, but I'm trying to captivate. Switch pace if the fakes try to hate. Snakes are shaped like the food that they ate. And can't shake off the dirt of the day. The derby don't wait if the herd in the way. Say that you learn from mistakes the minute they. Different days, still the same chase. Little bit of grit with a little bit of grace. Tell me what it takes to uplift a whole team. Cause you could be shallow even if you roll deep. Couldn't even fathom, but I guess we gon' see how you went from having cold feet to platinum and gold teeth. This for all my OCs and my. Tell me we gon' like it's 03. Pull up to the spotlight, yeah, I mean. All up in the spotlight, yeah, I mean. Never got a ring though, yeah, I mean. Still Hall of Fame though, yeah, I mean. You gotta respect that, yeah, I mean. I ain't gotta stress that, yeah, I mean. I'm talking about a list that I'm looking top 3. Give a about a league, ain't nobody like me. Ain't nobody like, I'm a franchise like a Houston Rocket. Remember used to pull up to the stupid. I was back before I was used to options. Now I got autonomy, I choose to. Your shot with, who your pilots, who the two in the cockpit, who decide when and where you choose.
The crowd is coming here to Vivint Smart Home Arena, Salt Lake City, Utah, to cheer on their Jazz. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. And on the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. The Heat log another stop on their travel schedule in today's matchup.
And the way they have been getting leads during this winning streak is almost effortless. You love the energy that they've brought on a regular basis.
You also love the teamwork during this stretch. Guys are trusting each other, playing for one another. It's a beautiful thing to watch.
They get it back. Mitchell outside. Shot clock at 5. On deep. It's hauled in by the Heat. Coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
When they ran the offense right, they found some easy shots, but on that occasion, it was few and far between.
You know, they take one step forward, 2 steps back, and exercise in frustration.
Miami foul.
And really hard to find more intense players than Jimmy Butler. This guy is 100% focused on winning at all times. One of the ultimate competitors in our league.
Here's Tucker, and it's good, 2 points.
Well, this gives you some confidence when you drop 3 straight to start the game.
Now here is Conley. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Looking to end the run. Doesn't go that time. Good work defensively by Lowry. And with Butler and his intensity, Greg, it's a perfect fit for him in Miami.
And yeah, it can rub some players the wrong way, but it goes hand in hand with the culture here. Hard to imagine Butler on a team other than Miami.
Here's Mitchell. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Mitchell looking it over. Takes a three. They get the rebound. Back to Bogdanovich. On the wing, Mitchell. Lets it go from deep. Another miss by Utah.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
That one good for 2.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
This has been a beatdown right here, possibly over before it began.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz. And this is their first time matched up with this year's Heat team.
And really, this is a team that expects to beat everyone when they step on the floor, but they were only able to split the series last year.
They are not short in confidence, but they can't get too carried away because it could cost them the game.
Greg, is the playoffs loom in the distance for those teams who have overachieved in the regular season? How do they ensure that their success continues in the postseason?
Well, listen, the skeptics will remain. And you've got to understand the playoffs are a different animal. You have to be resilient and adaptable. And when that adversity hits, that's when your focus has to rise.
Here's Butler. Michael Conley making his last shot. Back to Adebayo. Over Gobert. No good. Shot missing. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
Yeah, I mean, they had their chances, competed deep into that game, but had a few lulls there that just kind of took them down.
Hard to keep the consistency going, which I guess is the very definition of consistency. Keep it going.
Good ball movement here by Miami. And that one's good by Butler.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movements.
Basket counts.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
And Bam Adebayo, picked 14th in the 2017 draft, has made huge improvements throughout his career. The guy is a hard worker. This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Miami ball.
The Heat making a switch here.
In for the Heat.
Here is Lowry. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game.
Assistant.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Right side. And the layup is good.
All of 7 feet, 265. Whiteside easily powers through contact. That's a great play.
Out of bounds.
And Utah turns it over again.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
Gabe Vincent.
The Heat leading by 13. Oladipo outside. Three-pointer. The shot off that time. And it's Utah the other way. And here are the Heat now. They're on a 19-6 run. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Count that one.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Pass to Whiteside. Here's Alexander Walker. Over Vincent. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. Domination in the first quarter. been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Heat.
It looks like they're ready to run today, fellas. They keep getting out on the break whenever they can.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Jazz ball.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
That's his first.
Thank you, Kevin. After their trip to the NBA Finals in 2020, Miami Heat is looking to get back to that championship round. Jimmy Butler says, we know what we're capable of. We want to get back to the finals. We can get back there. I like our chances against anybody, honestly. Nobody intimidates us. Kevin?
What a great attitude. They've shown they can compete at the highest level, David. Thank you. Pass to Clarkson. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Hero. Another miss by Utah. Miami leading by 17. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Alexander Walker.
And the former Kentucky Wildcat, Tyler Hero, he was picked 13th Greg in the 2019 draft, and he had an immediate impact.
And you feel a lot of teams didn't see how NBA ready Hero was. Underrated as a playmaker coming into the league. He's been a huge part of this team since his arrival.
Here's Whiteside. It's hauled in by the Heat.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Jazz trailed by 18. Pass to Alexander Walker. Can't hit from 12. And so here is Miami. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Vincent misses. The Jazz on offense. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter.
I like the extra pass. We know Rudy's a shooter first, but he also understands what this offense requires.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
Gone are the days of high usage. Pagay is still a valuable role player.
He's a natural athlete, GA, who still has some burst left. Rudy Gay picks his spots a little more now, but remains a tough cover when he's on the attack.
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Pass to Butler. Hero with it. A wide open look here for Oladipo. Misses the 3.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Love the decision by Gobert, finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
Now here is Robinson. Hero, no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
At the elbow, it's Mitchell. Tries again. And Gobert with the lay-in.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Left side, Butler. Over O'Neal. Gobert with the block.
The wingspan of Gobert is huge, and he uses it so well to deny shooters.
Down low. And O'Neal gets it to go. And a lot of players want a voice in team strategy, and I've always wondered, Greg, is there a downside for coaches letting their players get too involved?
I mean, there is a belief that you can have too many cooks in the kitchen, right? But if a player knows his stuff, it's worth at least hearing him out, if only to keep those open lines of communication.
You want to talk about ugly? This team is losing, partly because he hasn't drained a shot all night.
Pass to Hero. To the paint. Here's Oladipo. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Some shooters get tunnel vision, but Tyler, keeping his eyes up and his options open, delivers a great pass.
Now here's Conley. Now Gobert, guarded by Tucker. And here's Conley outside. The Heat leading by 14. And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovic. That is his first foul of the game. The Heat making a switch here. Here's Butler. Goes straight through the defense. For the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Michael Conley picks one up.
Love the level of concentration by Jimmy Butler on that play.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. 43 seconds left to play in the first half. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Outside for Lowry. No good on the three. Jazz trailed by 17. Pass to Bogdanovic. Stolen by Robinson. Back to Adebayo. And Lowry has it in the corner. Butler with the ball. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And Adebayo throws it down.
Selfless pass by Butler. He's always ready to put the team's success ahead of his own.
Conley inside the line. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Miami with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll return shortly. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And Adebayo throws it down.
Ferocious finish. Bam's natural strength is next level.
And the defense of Adebayo, top-notch, Steve, all NBA level.
And Kevin, it is still improving. Bam Adebayo, as you know, has great timing and reach. He can act as a rim protector, but he can still switch out and hang with the guards.
Now, here is Robinson. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
A nice shot by Bogdanovic.
A more physical player at this stage of his career. Bojan is not bothered by the contact on that shot.
Here is Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. Gobert with the defensive effort. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
And another miss. Oof, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. To the middle. And Adebayo throws it down.
And we've seen a leak from Adebayo recently, scoring now at a steady clip.
Here's Conley. Rebound by Kyle Lowry. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Heat. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit. And here is Conley. Pass to Bogdanovic. Now, here's Mitchell.
Kick it out.
6 on the shot clock. Shoots. On the wing, Mitchell. Lets the three fly. It's not going to go for him. Now the Heat take it the other way.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
First team foul.
Elbow. 2.
And this.
was. Yeah, wanna submit with some old time. Let the whole world know he's on some off-key tip. Mega manic. When time the pressure start lick by the hook or by the crook, by the kick. He's sickly cryptic, spitting the code and most proud to present that Crufferton mode. And it shows that bro's done. Seen a few slights. Life row scenario, reality bites. We in collision with the beast. Lost to religion, now we can't get no peace. Idiot, we got